Here we go.
Hey, get on Billups! Watch the screen! Pick up left, pick up left!
Shot!
Hey, come to me, come to me! Foul! Get the perimeter!
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I got your help! Hamilton!
Hey, don't forget the clock
And
now!
one!
Box out!
Kick!
Rotate! Get it!
Take that one! Take that
Hey, come on, man!
D-up on him!
Get that! Good shot!
Hey, right here!
Pick! Yo, look at the clock!
And one!
Shooting skip! Stay there!
Timeout.
Switch!
Rip!
Oh, I got shooter, man. Good rebound. Gotta get it.
Go, baby.
Cut through.
Hamilton!
Shooting
Oh, that's all you, boy. Can't fade you. Who got ball?
Go over it.
Yeah!
Hey!
Get
Yeah.
Yo, watch
With the
it!
fast.
Come on,
Set up,
man!
You know what's up.
Watch the screen.
Pressure that force, man.
Out!
Who's
I
watching
got the help
it?
outside! Right here!
Help! Hey, watch the pick.
Watch left!
Set up.
I got ball right here! Pick coming!
Hey! Yo! Right here!
Get to him! Hey, yo, right here, baby!
I'm open.
Ball! Hey, kick it out! Across! Shot! Screen coming! Pick coming!
I got you.
Good board! And that?
Shot!
Watch the pit. Hamilton.
Go over it!
That's every time.
Get through, get through.
Oh, get off my court. Oh, and one. Blue, watch left. Yo, 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 left. Yo, yo, watch him.
Oh, no.
Screen, screen, screen. Don't let him shoot that.
Hey, come this out! Watch the screen! Step out!
Hey, help, 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 help.
Switch, 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 switch,
Let's
switch.
do it.
Out, out, out.
Switch!
Step out, step out, step
The
out.
perimeter. Oh, foul.
Hey, yo, Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Come to me, come to me.
Watch the roll!
Easy. Too easy.
Hey, who's got the
Let's do
ball?
it.
Get on rip.
Switch!
Pick coming, pick coming.
Way to ground!
Hey, hey, good ball, good ball.
Hit that.
Watch the pick.
Hey.
Let's go dig in.
Get him.
Left! Hamilton, Hamilton, Hamilton! Yo, watch Hamilton!
Hey, get that, big, get that.
Need a moment to catch your breath?
Oh, come on, man. That ain't right.
Yeah. Hey, keep letting that fly, baby.
Close out Hamilton!
Let's go.
Hey!
Rip, 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 rip.
Hey, get on Billups!
Oh, I know you like that one.
With the foul.
Back up, bro.
Up on Billups.
Yo, Billups, Billups, Billups!
Yeah, that's my spot.
With the foul.
Get him.
Downstream, downstream. Uh-huh.
One more.
clear the runway.
And one. Buckets.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look.
Keep shooting that.
Hey, baby. Rotate. Oh, gotta move. Get to him.
Downstream, downstream.
Bring the rain. Yo, let it rain.
Big Ben, get the board.
Go.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Foray is out there with Demon. Then it's Scola. Then it's Eve Misi. And it's Matkovic in at the 4.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Big Dog. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Demon. Pass to Matkovic. The shot goes in. First shot, first pass. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Big Dog's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Demon. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. With the drive, it's stolen by Prez.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now here's Scola. Pass to Torrey. 6 on the shot clock. Here the step back. Again, Team World, good for 2. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Torrey. Pass to Demon. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by USA.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Big Dog. Rez passes to Big Dog. And stolen by Scola. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that's tipped. And now USA on the break. Big Dog, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Demon. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Demon's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. 16 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Big Dog. 7 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Here's Torrey. Outside, Scola. Good ball movement here by Team World. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by USA. Pass to Big Dog. Throws it up high. Now, here is Mourning. The baseline J off the mark. Here's Demon. Here's Matkovic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
That free throw good for Mourning. Magicians checked in for USA. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Demon. Pass to Torrey. Here's Demon. To the paint. Torrey gets the bucket. Traore's got his second basket of the night.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
There's Big Dog. He's got 7. Here's Magician. And the layup's good off the glass. And USA leads by 3.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
3 on the clock. It's stolen by Prez. There's the drop.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Team World trails by 5. Here's Traore. And Morning sends it back. Tries it from the top of the key. And that's good for 2. He's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for USA.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Checked in for Prez. Team World trails by 7. Pass to Traore. Here's Demon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. Here's Scola. Here's Traore. There's the pick. With 1 on the clock, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
USA leading by 5, and it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Demon.
USA foul. Number 8. First personal foul.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Over to the left wing. Here's Traore. He's got 6, 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after that.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
That's the Demon. Here's Medvedenko. Here's Traore. There's a good screen. Let's go. Landry grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
USA moving the ball around to the inside. It's stolen. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Pass to Demon. Here's Traoré. It's picked off. And here is Mourning. Here's Magician. He takes it in. Mourning. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's an 11-point USA lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Demon. Nailed from three-point land. Demon's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. .55 seconds left in the first. Pass to Webb. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
Team World trails by 8. Right wing. Back to Mills. Here's Sanchez. Mills looking it over. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Fears has it in the corner. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Hits the three-point bomb.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Lets the three fly. Shots good by Fffffffffff.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's USA in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
We've got Webb. Koncak is out there with Prez. Then it's Magician. And it's Fears in at the 2 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And for Team World, Marko Milicic out there with Medvedenko. And it's Mills. And it's Fffffffff in at the small forward position. And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by USA. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, there's the size Milicic brings to the table. So much potential with that frame.
Team World shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Milicic shooting 1.
And that one misses. Pass to Mills. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Mills following the bucket by USA. Here's Sanchez. Over Fears. Pass to Medvedenko. Here's Sanchez. They set the pick. Mills in the corner. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And USA making a change here. Queens checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Free throw good. Mills. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Fear. Here's Magician. And he goes in for the dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And Team World calls time here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Mills, guarded by Webb. 6 to shoot. Here's Sorey. It's hauled in by USA. Magician's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The 3 from Mills. Prez with the rebound. USA leading by 12. Magician passes to Queen. Now Fears. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Team World trails by 12. Now Mills. Pass to Scola. And the layup is good. Scola's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That free throw good from Prez. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Fffffffffff. Mills with it. Inside. Stolen. And now USA on the break. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass the Magician. He lobs it up. Blocked again. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Clock at 6. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Magician's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Team World. Down by 15. Here's Matkovic. Now here's Mills. And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass the Magician. The 3. Rebound by Team World. Here's Traore. He's got 6. Now here's Scola. Now Mills. 14 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Magician. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper is on the mark. Magician's got 15 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And Team World calls time here. Big Dog is checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Misi's checked in. Pass to Fffffffff. Here's Traore. Here's Fffffffff. 6 to shoot. Now Misi. Can they get it? And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Big Dog. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. Here's Traore. He has 6. Team World with another miss.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Down low, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Traore to the wing on the left. Outside, Scola. Pass to Misi. Here's Traore. The tray. Another shot. It's deflected. Here's Magician. USA moving the ball around. Here's the lob to the hoop. Picked off in midair. To the inside. A shot by Misi, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Fffffffffff. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Traore. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Fffffffff.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
USA leading by 19 points. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Carl Landry's checked in for Prez. Yemen, he's checked in for Team World. And stolen by Scola. To the left wing. Pass to Demon. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's Magician. He's got 15. Here's Big Dog. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Here's Demon. 9 points in the game so far. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Morning's checked in for USA. Prez comes in for Carl Landry. Pass to Queen. Driving inside.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Here's Matkovic. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .158 left to play in the first half. Here's Big Dog. 11 points in the game. Pass to Queen. Bangs home the trifecta. Queen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Here's Traore. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Scola, and he banks in the layup. Scola's got his second basket of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Big Dog. There's the pick. This one for 3. Rebound by Team World. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Demon. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots from 12. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 11. Dismissed. Here's Demon. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Demon's got 7 now in this quarter. And it's USA sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this.
Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Team World trails by 14. Prez out there with Morning. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Queen in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Got a piece of it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nice move. He stepped back and passed it up. 14 points for him.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Demon. Good. Nice job down low. Demon's got 16 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Ball's right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Traore. Here's Demon. To the paint. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fires from the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 13 points for Big Dog. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Swiped it away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. USA shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 1.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Team World trails by 18. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside. And the basket by Scola. Scola's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
USA shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Team World calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Team World trails by 19. Pass to Demon. Knocked away. And now USA on the break. Shots good by Big Dog.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Demon. 16 points for him. Now here's Scola. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. Pass to Matkovic. And it's blocked. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's Big Dog. 17 points in the game. Here's Traore. Back to Scola. Pass to Demon. To the middle. Here's Queen, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
USA leading by 21. Big Dog the pass to Queen. Pulls up on the wing. Again, USA.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Traore. 8 points for him. Pass to Demon.
USA foul. Number 8. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Traore. They set the screen. Clock at 4. No one near him. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Pass to Prez. Rebound by Team World. Modkovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side, Scola. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for USA.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Demon, that's good.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
USA leading by 19 points. Pass to Queen. That one goes in. He's got 23.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Demon. He's got 20. Here's Traore. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Misi. And Mourning sends it down. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Magicians checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Mills, he's checked in for Traore. Here's Big Dog. He's got 17. Inside, Prez. Good on the bucket. Prez has got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The 3 from Mills. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Basket good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And stolen by Mourning. Here's Magician, defended by Misi. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Team World making a change here. Fffffffff's checked in. Here's Demon. Pass to Mills. Here's Demon. Screen by Scoa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Prez. Now here is Morning. Chalk up 2 there. Morning's got 6.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Modkovic. 7 points in the game. Mills can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Demon. Up top, Mills. He has 6. Outside, Scola. Pass to Demon. Here's Modkovic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To end the cold streak. It's good. Demon's got 22.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Fears. With his first shot attempt, and he hits the jump shot.
A nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
Here's Fffffffff, 5 points in the game. And here's Mills from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Mills has got his third basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Prez. A crossover. Here's Fears. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Team World with the ball. They set the pick. The 3 from Mills. And Team World another 3.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Fears. That one falls. Magician's got 19 points.
For young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
And here's Mills for 3. It's hauled in by USA.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Magician. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. 21 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's USA finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Flore is out there with Mills. Then it's Darko Milicic. Then it's Medvedenko. And it's Fffffffffff in at the small forward. Now, here's Mills. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Here's Mills following the bucket by USA. From past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. Pass to Fears. Going inside, and the shot goes in.
You notice how decisive Fears' drive is. He's fully committed when going downhill.
Out left to the wing. Here's Flore. Here's Milicic. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by Team World. Flore can't hit. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And stolen by Fears. With the teardrop from the arc, the three-pointer is right on target. 30 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Fffffffff. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Milicic.
Love the energy on the offensive glass. Milicic understands how to keep plays alive.
Now, Fears. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
The USA calls time here. With some changes. Warnings checked in for the Magician. Prez comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Big Dog in for Fears. Team World on D. Pass to Prez. Here's Queen. Shots good by Big Dog. 19 points for Big Dog.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Demon. 5 to shoot. Here's Misi. It's hauled in by USA. Queens got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Big Dog. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Stolen away. Here's Demon. To the left side wing. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Misi laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Misi's got his first bucket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Shots good by Big Dog.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Traore. Here's Matkovic. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the right side. Here's Big Dog. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Dog's got 6 here in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And it's a completely new group for USA. Here's Demon. Pass to Matkovic. Team World with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the left wing, here's Fears. It's good from long range. Fears has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Demon. To the paint to end the run, and Scola puts it in. So it's USA now. Pass the Magician. And here is Webb. And here is Landry. And it's blocked. Here's Demon. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Here's Fears. Following the bucket by Team World. Landry passes to Magician. 6 on the shot clock. Again, USA.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Demon. Intercepted. Magician passes to Webb. USA moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for USA, Spud Webb. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Misi. Down low. And Misi throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Just 5 to shoot. USA needs to get off a shot. Webb can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Scola. To the middle. Here's Matkovic.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now USA with it. Outside Landry. Pass to Fears. Here's Concat. Defended by Misi. Here's Concat. Now here is Landry. Here's Fears. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a shot defenses are going to let Fears take. So the rookie making those
will be a benefit.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Demon, that's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now, here is Landry. Pass to Fears. Another three for USA.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So here's Scola. Here's Demon. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Now Webb. So we see USA taking the win here.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's hear it for the winner, NBA three-point contest. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you... see the score. Make sure you text your score from each dunk. Let's hear it for the winner of the NBA.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
They get it back. O'Neal.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Scooped up. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. James outside. Pass to Jordan. Takes it inside. They get the rebound. Here's James. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Nash, the pass to Durant. Back to Nash. And stolen by James. Jordan with it. Picked up by Malone. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Find the lanes. One shot.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Nash, the pass to Malone. It's O'Neal atop the key. Here's Nash. Pass to Malone. 6 to shoot. Over James. And it's Malone missing. Giannis inside. Iverson covering. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And that one is good.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
On the wing, Jordan. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Iverson kicks to KD. Malone a screen on James. The shot by KD. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Jordan gets it to go.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Back to Nash. 5 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Here's Malone. And the rejection by LeBron. Jordan deciding where to go with it. To the inside. LeBron's shot is good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The West trails by 10. Outside, Malone. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
He gets that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Malone. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Big dog, no good. Iverson outside. And here is Durant. Malone sets the pick for KD. Cloak loose. And they'll get another chance. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Pass to Giannis. Now here's LeBron. Here's Jordan. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nash dishes to Malone. Outside Durant. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Roy's checked in. Jordan with the steal. Big dog, the pass to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
KD dishes to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Good ball movement here by the East. Jordan up top, shoots it up. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
LeBron passes to Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Here's his check in for the East. And West also making a switch. Stockton's checked in for Steve Nash. On defense, the East All-Stars. 10-point lead. Malone, the pass to Stockton. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Durant just inside the line. East grabs the miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Malone with the steal. 17-foot shot on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Big Dog. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. The West trails by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Stockton. Floats it up for Giannis. Inside. Throws it down, and the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Paul Pierce.
Boy, Malone is just so strong, even when he gets hit. He stays with the shot nicely.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
Pass to Siakam. Jordan outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. The West trails by 10. Outside Durant. And here's Nash. Still scoreless. Durant, good.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Jordan the pass to Siakam. Jordan sets the pick for Siakam. Wade finds Siakam. Good ball movement here by the East. Clock at 6. And here's James outside. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Nash outside. Here's Malone. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's only a 5-point East All-Star lead. Here's Jordan. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Outside, KD. Pass to Nowitzki. Over James, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by KD.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And that one's good. James. James has got 6 points.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Banked in off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Durant. Hands the shot from the wing. 5 points in the game.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Wade left side. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the East All-Stars. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki is out there with Durant. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then it's Nash. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The East leading by 7. Wilkins the pass to Wade. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
For 3, Durant. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Wade. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's James. LeBron carving out space inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's KD. Hits the jump hook. 12 points for Kevin Durant.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
James left side. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Roy. Pierce with the rebound. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James, a screen on Roy. Goes up the baseline. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Wade can knock it down from any place on the floor now. He's got a really pure stroke.
Outside, KD. Nowitzki sets a screen for KD. Count it. Durant's got 14.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. LeBron, he's checked in for Pierce. Allen Iverson's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The East leading by 4. Wade outside. Pass to LeBron. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Here's Nowitzki. Ooh, Dirk making his presence felt.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And the East leads by 6. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Takes a step back. James. Top shot in close by LeBron.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Roy passes to Nowitzki. Count that one. Nowitzki's got 8.
And this game literally has been wide open, as wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
LeBron strong to the hole.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Nash kicks to Durant. Pass to Nowitzki. Over James. Drop that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Nowitzki.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Wade outside. Wilkins outside. Three-pointer. West All-Stars with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Karl Malone's checked in for the West. Kevin Durant comes in for Roy.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
LeBron passes to Big Guy. Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
The West trails by 3. Pass to Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 8th assist in the game.
He is on fire this quarter, fellas. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
James dishes to LeBron. And here's Wade. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The East making a switch. Pierce is checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the West. Stockton comes in for Nash. LeBron up top, defended by Durant. Top of the key, Pierce. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from the high post.
I tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the East. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James kicks to Wade. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Wilkins is checked in for the East. Jordan against Iverson. 6 to shoot. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Paul Pierce rising and throwing it down. Not known for his vertical, but he's got a little more bounce than we thought.
Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Iverson against Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Allen Iverson.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call. shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. Roy's checked in for Iverson. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so Stockton will bring it up for the West. Trailing by 5. Malone sets the pick for KD. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Pierce. Outside Jordan. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Stockton outside. Now Durant. Looking to get back on track here. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Jordan up top. And it's sent back by KD. Back to Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
The East leading by 3. Jordan with a screen on Stockton. Fade away. That one wide left.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Stockton outside. Malone in the corner. From outside the arc. A shot by Stockton, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Jordan. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Jordan's got 25 points.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
KD sets the pick for Roy. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. James comes in for Wilkins. Then for the West All-Stars, O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Nash in for Brandon Roy. The East leading by 3. LeBron with a screen on Malone. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
KD on the wing. The The shot from the low post is good. KD's got 8.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to Jordan. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nash the pass to Durant. Malone sets the pick for Durant. There's the triple from Durant. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bounce pass onto Kumbo. 3 seconds left, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Malone.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Squeeze. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. So close. Give it up for the participant.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
James is out there with James. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Giannis in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Durant. Count the basket and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And KD drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Nash left side for the lead. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Nash. Nash has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo from deep. James, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. KD on the wing, covered by LeBron. Now here is O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. They get a hand on it and stolen by LeBron. Malone against Giannis. Malone with the steal. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the East. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Allen Iverson.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Roy's checked in for the West. Nash with it. Scoreless thus far. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Please give a hand, fans, your dance team.
Now Malone, 7 points in the game. Here's Durant, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pass to Big Dog. Now LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he can't hit the second. The West leading by 3. Here's Durant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 27 points for KD. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Big Dog. James looking around. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And another miss by the East. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Nash the pass to Roy. Here is Durant. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Here's KD. And good that time. KD's got the lead back up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Outside Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Outside Durant. Lots of room. The shot's good. Roy making the play. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Here's Big Dog. LeBron outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And another miss by the East.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Jordan punishing them inside.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And here is Durant. 33 points for him. Tipped away. Over to the left wing. Big Dog. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Roy passes to O'Neal. O'Neal, something else inside.
Wow. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Paul Pierce is checked in for LeBron. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan hits despite the contact.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
KD against Jordan. Here's Durant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
One shot.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Durant. Nash left side. Here's Malone. Here's covering. And here is Durant. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Jordan. And it's good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 38 points.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Jordan. The West All-Stars pull it in. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the middle. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Roy kicks to Nash. Malone sets the pick for Nash. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Hands it from downtown. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Michael Jordan on the wing. And it's sent back by KD.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Beyond the arc. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. KD's got 44.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
With some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Wilkins in for Michael Jordan. Then for the West All-Stars, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for O'Neal. Kevin Durant comes in for Malone, and Stockton subbed in for Brandon Roy. Siakam passes to Pierce. Pierce with a screen on Nash. And another miss by the East.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Stars.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
They need this, and it's good. 2 points.
Pierce doing a nice job with the screen.
The West leading by 17. Pass to KD. KD on the wing. He's defended by Wilkins, and the shot goes down. Durant's got 48.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Siakam sets a screen for Pierce. His three-pointers off the mark. Left side, KD. Nash right side. Pass to KD. Teardrop shot. Count it. KD's got 50 points.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlawed.
Carries it from three-point range.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Nowitzki dishes to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Durant's got 53.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's the screen for three. Pierce. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. The West leading by 21 to the paint. KD passes to Durant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. They get Dominique Wilkins. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Durant with the steal. And so it's the West All-Stars, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Durant. Malone is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Iverson in at the 2. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Nowitzki using that size to help him squeeze that offensive board right off the glass.
Outside, James. Siakam sets a screen for LeBron. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Clock at 4. Outside, KD. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
Outside, KD. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Wade passes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. The West leading by 22. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen by Wade. Pass to Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The East making a switch. Wilkins is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Roy's checked in. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Stockton will bring it up for the West. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Malone sets the pick for KD. It's hauled in by the East. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Siakam. And good off the lead pass that time.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Outside Durant. LeBron against Nowitzki. And yes, it's good. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Siakam a screen on Stockton. Jordan against Stockton. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Baseline K on the way. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Back to Stockton. Lobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Siakam. LeBron with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Jordan wide open. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 14-point game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. KD's got 25 points in the game. Outside, Jordan. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Malone with the block. Stockton down low. Siakam's there. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Outside, James. Jordan outside. And another 3 from the East.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jordan against Stockton. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Again, the West All-Star.
Yeah, and, you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game. Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Roy. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Again, the West All-Star.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jordan against Stockton. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Shot's good by Durant.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Jordan with the ball. Over Stockton. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Malone sets the pick for Roy. On the wing, Malone. Over Siakam. And it's the East with the rebound. Wilkins the pass to LeBron. And it's sent back by PD.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And some changes here for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Siakam. LeBron comes in for Wilkins. And it's Big Dog in for Wade. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Shaq's checked in for Nowitzki. Iverson comes in for Roy. And Nash is subbed in for Stockton.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Durant sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Durant. Got a piece of it. On the wing, James shoots over Malone. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from LeBron. Nash outside. Durant down low. James covering. Here's Iverson. The West again cannot hit.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
James in the post. Working on Malone. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You won't see that from him very often. Missing the bunny like that.
O'Neal looking around. Pass to Durant. Shaq with a screen on James. Durant. That's good.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And so James will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Outside Jordan. Now James. James outside. Giannis sets a screen for James. No good from 3.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Now James. Here's Nash. Here's Durant. James with it. Guarded now by Nash. And there's a minute 45 left in the game.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league. More like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
And so Nash nails both of them. Trailing by 17. Outside Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. O'Neal with the steal. Nash outside. Outside Durant. Malone a screen on LeBron. The three is off. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now James. Jordan inside. Iverson covering. O'Neal there for the rebound. And the West All-Stars with possession. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From 15 feet away, rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And the East has possession. 17-point game.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
And here's Nash. Outside Durant takes the three. The three goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jordan! He nails it from 11. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP.
Here we go.
Match up on Kendall.
Hey, yo, look at the clock.
Way to grab it.
Close.
Watch outside.
Way
to grab it. I got him. Pressure him up. I got your help.
Hey,
Timeout, timeout.
Get out, ball.
Watch.
Watch the pick. Step back.
Good boy. Hey, kick it out.
Get in.
Yo, get yo. Ball going up.
Shooter, no.
Watch him. Pick.
Step out.
Get it.
Let's do it.
Who got ball?
Get there.
Hey, yo, right here.
I'm moving.
Timeout.
Right here.
Close it on Johnson.
Come around.
Screen coming. Get it.
Get outside.
I got you.
Put it back.
Hey, Kendo.
Yo, watch it.
Help on Mosey.
Pick. Pressure force. Shot.
Pick it.
Out of
Yo, kick it out.
Go over.
No threes for Curry. He's hot.
Step out.
Watch the screen.
Pick
I got
coming.
your help.
Oh, foul!
Shooter, no.
Hey, watch him.
Shooter, no.
Shoot that, man.
Go.
He's got ball.
Shooter, no. Go. Shooter, no.
Stay there.
Yo, move around.
Yo, I got him.
Oh, that's you.
Hey, where's the pick?
Pick.
I mean, we can call it if you want.
Timeout.
Time out. Yeah, 3 boards.
Good shot, man.
Get him. Give me that.
Don't let Kendall shoot that!
You can't play with me.
Back up.
I'm just gonna give you the ball. I'm too much for you. I'm too much.
Hey, don't let go shoot it.
Keep popping.
Hey, Johnson. New play.
Gil!
Back up, back up, back up.
Johnson! Don't leave Muggsy open on the wing!
Who's got Bohan? Who's got Bojan? Who's got Bojan?
Give me that!
Hey, Johnson!
Give me that!
Get this board, fellas. Get this board.
Woo! Down! Woo! Close out on Curry!
Good take!
Down!
You know what's up. Corner, back screen, I got you. Yep. High ball.
Get on ball!
Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Skip. Hey, that's all you. Yep. High ball. Flash.
No threes for Curry! Muggsy! Yo, who's got bows?
Oh, come on.
Curry!
Yep. Flowers again. Got middle. Watch it.
Come on, man. That ain't right.
Yo!
Rotate. Yep. High ball. Flash.
Oh, foul! Hey, Kendo! Hey, Kendo! Oh, and one!
Yeah, son!